Welcome. This is Alexander Storm, and welcome to my latest video. For my returning subscribers, thank you very much. For anybody watching my channel for the first time, very much. And for anybody just watching it, thank you very much. So what I have done here is, as you may or may not know, most of my videos are about Fallout 4. I only have video editing software on my PlayStation. This is the only game I enjoy playing at the moment. So, voila. What I did was, my previous profile had gotten to level 71. I kind of got stuck, burnt out. So I started a new profile, which is what you're about to watch. I really thought the opening scene here is one of the best of many games I've played. This is truly a remarkable opening scene, and so I really wanted to showcase this. Later on in this video, there will be a spoiler for the storyline, so if you haven't played the storyline yet, or you don't want to mess it up, there'll be a real quick clip. You'll see spoilers in yellow. Stop right there. Alright? So, heads up now. But anyways, back to the game. So, I'm going to showcase the beginning of the game, the kind of video sequences, because Bethesda has done an outstanding job, in my opinion, on these videos, these opening sequences. And so I want to showcase that. Absolutely awesome.
Fusion-powered cars.
I would love to have that car.
But then, in the 21st century.
Also, on a side note, if you guys are returning my channel, once again, thank you so much. I really want your guys' input, and even if you're not a subscriber, even if you just stumbled across some of my videos, please let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to do a kind of video that I haven't done before. Give me ideas. I'd love to implement those. I'm always looking for new things to do. If you've got a question about something in the game, let me know. If I don't know it, I will find out and I'll do a video about it. I'm going to be putting out a minimum of one video a week. I kind of mentioned that in my last video. That's what I want to do. So, that is my goal. Something I didn't catch on before. A lot of people wonder in these games, oh, you wake up in this new area, how do you automatically know how to fight? Well, your character is that guy right there on the right, walking. He's an old army soldier. He works the power armor before, and this is, of course, all before. And this is you creating your character. But you were a soldier before. You ran the power armor. You ran these weapons before the nukes dropped. If you do this storyline right here, it'll talk about, after you create your profile, how tonight you're supposed to, quote unquote, go to a dinner and talk about your service to the country. For those of you that pay attention to it, some people don't. I really like that. Being military myself, I really like when they illustrate military well in video games and movies and such. What my goal here, and why I'm kind of showcasing the character customization, is I was really wanted to, on this time, my second go around, make the character look like myself, and I did a pretty good job on that. If you really want to know how close I did, you guys can follow me on Instagram, and my Instagram name is I_flock_to_beaters_cars, I_flock_2 TO_beaters BEATERS_cars. I did a selfie of me next to my television, of me next to what the finished product of this character will be. You can tell me if you want if I did a good job or not. I think I did pretty good. The whole I_flock_to_beaters thing is not a joke or something about beating spouses or people. It's a quote from a YouTube channel I watch called Roadkill. They flock to beater cars. They work on a bunch of junker cars and make them really awesome. Just FYI. Don't think I'm going around abusing people or anything like that. Not the case. So this is kind of a quick fast forward through showcasing the opening scene, what you see in this house. I really wanted to show the before and after effect of what happens, in 2 centuries of being locked in a cryostasis. So this is you talking to the salesman about your spot in the vault 111. Me doing my attributes, creating my name. El Diablo Blanco didn't really fit, so I went with, as you can see here, Captain Jack Harkness. For those of you fellow nerds, that's a montage right there, or not a montage, but a little Easter egg for Doctor Who. I'm a huge Whovian. If you're on my YouTube channel, you can see my icon. It's me coming out of a TARDIS. That is a TARDIS that my neighbor and I built, a life-size one. And by the way, WhoCon, first annual, coming to San Diego this year. What? I will be there. Not that really anybody cares, but I will be there with the TARDIS. My neighbor and I were bringing the TARDIS to WhoCon, so it's kind of cool. Run, 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 run. Everybody run really, really, really fast. Run, 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 run. And boom. The explosion was... I really wanted to slow it down for the explosion, but the video software that I have, you can only... When you add a clip, you have to either fast forward the whole clip or slow the whole clip down. You can't tweak it. I'd have to cut it, slice it. It'd been a lot of work. I already put a lot of work into this cutting and slicing. So here I am getting into what I think is a decontamination. What turns out to be a cryostasis. I can see clearly now, the frost has gone. What, too soon?
This is the one. Here.
Oi, that's my wife. What are you doing? Oi, get away from there. What are you doing? Oi. Hey. Hey. You will leave my baby alone. It's so cold in my cryostasis chamber. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But I will find you, and I will kill you. I cannot see, I'm legally blind. And we fast forwarded. I found this mural, and I thought it was the coolest looking thing. Absolutely astounding. I loved it. I just want to showcase that real quick. I thought it was great. Yeah. This is a quick little part. Okay, by the way, this gun that I'm holding, I'll get back to this. Best thing in the world. I think it's really cool when you come across these vaults in the game and they open. I just think it's a really cool sequence. The way the metal slides back and they shoot the sparks out and stuff. Just really get that sense of how big these doors were meant, designed to be. By the way, that gun, you can only get that gun doing the railroad. And if you don't want to do the whole story mode, do the railroad, do it long enough to get that gun. That gun is the best gun in this entire game, in my opinion. Alright? Take it from somebody who's a level 71. That gun is fucking magic. Look at right there. There's your R rating right there. Woohoo! Look at you. Spoilers! Right here. Alright, so this is the story mode. When you took the memory chip from Kellogg's head after you killed him, and now you're running through your memories.
Computers are still working.
And this is the memory, of course, of him taking Sean, your child,
Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
from the
If they
cryostasis
needed
chamber.
something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find him.
Pod C6, down the hall
Now,
near the end.
what you really couldn't see very well when I showcased the very beginning of when you walk into these crowd chase chambers, the very, very beginning. When you leave those to start the game, you know, itself, you notice that everybody else is
Even
dead.
then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Now, of course,
If he can take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
he's kind of course narrating this from beyond the grave. You're in his head, his memory chip.
Open it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human.
What Cal is referring to
Better
here
this
is,
way, though.
if you, while you're doing this
Better than
mission, this is
taking
the
a
last
kid
little
and leaving her
memory you
alive.
go through as you're going through his head, his memories. Early on, you get a sense of who Kellogg is from a child all the way to a man, what he's become. You see the hardships of kind of what turned him
Now
into
the
this
Institute's main
mercenary.
operator.
He was married at one time, and he had a daughter, and they were killed and murdered. And so it's that pain that kind of, I think he's running from in a
Everything's gonna
sense.
be fine.
But that's what turned him into the man he is now.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn. Get the kid out of here. Let's go.
Now, here's what
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me.
during the mission,
They
you can
needed
click
me.
on these characters, like what
I
I've been
made
doing
sure
here,
they knew it.
and he does this little narrative, or you can let the whole memory just play. This is what I noticed.
I never
These
knew
guys right
why
here.
we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
So really, essentially, the Institute who hired Kellogg to kidnap the kid is the one that murdered every one of these people in these cryostasis chambers. You know, when you wake up originally, you see all these people dead in their cryostasis tubes, and it won't let you open the doors. You can't access these people. But now you find out that the Institute told him to let them die. That is horrible. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video. You guys are wonderful. Thank you.